Being open to the Christmas spirit is an act of the will as much as it is of the heart. Having that spirit is not just about feeling something. It also involves doing something, bringing that which is in the heart out into the world through our words and our actions. And that's precisely what happened with our next group of award recipients. That is Chief Curtis CAID and the men and women in blue of the Livonia Police Department. They are the ones who distributed money to help people during the Christmas season. It was a hands-on effort. And if you watch the video, you can see the response. Gratitude, hugs, smiles, tears, life itself brought to the surface because of the kindness of a stranger. And in this case, it wasn't a stranger, it was the police. And we all know that the police have caught a pretty bad rap recently. People have rioted and looted and committed arson in response to perceived faults on the part of our law enforcement community. But here in Livonia, that is hopefully being turned around. And it's being turned around in part by the leadership of Chief Curtis CAID and his men and women in blue, the first responders who have brought their hearts into play for their community. Don't think that it's easy giving money away. It really is not. There is always the fear that we're not worthy of the task, and that's human nature, or that we might stumble or fall in our effort to bring comfort and joy to people. Charity is an attitude that we are sometimes called to wear openly, and the Livonia Police Department has risen to that occasion. I'd like to go and say a few things about Chief Curtis CAID, because that's the only place I could get information about these. If I were to give a bio on every guy and woman here that is part of the department, it would be a long night. So let's just talk about the chief here. And actually, it reflects on all of you folks. It really does, because this tells you a little bit about what it is to be a police officer. Chief Curtis began his career in 1979 and worked his way through the ranks, being appointed as Chief of Police by Mayor Jack Kirksey, who is right here, in October of 2011. He has seen street time as a uniformed patrol officer and as an undercover surveillance detective. In 1993, he was promoted to the rank of sergeant, and for the next 2 years, he was a supervisor on the afternoon patrol shift. In 2000, Chief CAID was promoted to the rank of lieutenant and reassigned to the uniformed division. After a short period, he was transferred to the Intelligence Bureau, where over the next 5 years, he oversaw all undercover narcotics, criminal surveillance investigations, and the expansion of the unit. Partnering with the United States Marshal's Fugitive Apprehension Team was part of that process. In 2005, he became a captain, and 2 years later, he was reassigned a division commander of Administration and Support Services, where he was responsible for budget preparation, training, and records management. That's paperwork for you and me, and it's a lot of it. In 2008, CAID was promoted to the rank of Deputy Chief of Police, responsible for the day-to-day operations of the Livonia Police Department. Chief CAID has been married to his wife for 28 years, and they have 3 adult children, of whom they are very proud. His oldest son is a police officer in Texas, his daughter is a cosmetologist in the Lansing area, and his youngest son is a firefighter in Battle Creek. Chief CAID has written, "I am very proud of my family and equally proud of the members of the Livonia Police Department. Whether sworn or civilian, they are individuals of incredible character who are committed to serving citizens, businesses, and visitors in the city of Livonia. I am humbled to be amongst them."
I guess it was just a miracle.
Crystal Gillen and her 4 children were just evicted from their home a few days ago, and right before Christmas.
Some people always get to the point where they don't know what to do.
But then something of a miracle, she says, happened last night. Gillen, with her car running, was asleep with her 2-year-old daughter in the parking lot of Walmart in Livonia, and then someone knocked on her window.
I woke up in the back of my car with our pillows and blankets with a couple of police officers, and at first I got scared, you know.
But Gillen's fear quickly turned into a feeling she was being protected, like her guardian angels had just arrived.
And they said they hope everything gets better, and at first they came to my car the one time, and they handed me $50.
2 Livonia police officers patrolling the area spotted Gillen's car running with mom and daughter inside, so the officers gave her money for food and then left.
2 more officers came back and gave me a little bit more money. Then more officers came back again a 3rd time, all throughout the same night, and said that they talked with all the other Livonia police officers and they're able to help me get into a room for my kids.
Those Livonia police officers paid out of their own pocket for this hotel room for 1 week, presents for the kids, and a Christmas tree. For this family, they say they are forever grateful to those officers who made Christmas possible this year.
I'd probably just hug each and every one of them and tell them thank you.
Back here live, in all, 11 Livonia police officers gave to this family in a very big way. We did reach out to Livonia PD tonight, but those officers worked the midnight shift. This happened very late here at the Walmart here in Livonia, and we're told that they are very grateful they were able to do something like that, and so is this family. We're live in Livonia. Gino Ricci, 7 Action News.
Ladies and gentlemen, Chief Curtis Cade.
Well, good evening, and it's an honor to be with you, and we really appreciate this recognition. But I'd like to take a moment. I'd like to invite some folks up here with me. Certainly Steve Futrell, if you would join me, please. Kelly Whitlock, Reverend Kelly Whitlock, would you step forward too? And all the members, uniformed members of the police department, if you'd step up here in the stage with me. Father Kevin, come on up, please. And is Joel, Pastor Joel, still here? And I ask, well, first off, so that you know, each one of them, I told them they have no more than 10 minutes each at the microphone. No. Ho, ho, ho. Okay, all right. No, this was a great opportunity, and when I met Steve and we discussed this and the goals that we wanted to achieve as a goal, as a group, I've been doing this job now 39 years, and I've never had an opportunity such as this presented to me in any way or shape or form. And for him and his family to step forward and offer this incredible generosity, especially at a time that, as mentioned before, law enforcement has been going through so much difficulty nationwide, and looking for an opportunity to really spread the good news. And you know, Christmas is sharing. Every day is sharing. All of us as human beings reaching out, showing compassion, helping those that need it, no matter what the time of the year was. And the officers behind me, much of them were on midnights that evening when they found the young woman and her child sleeping in the car in the parking lot of Walmart. And again, they got together, they pooled their own money, went to Meijer's and different stores, purchased food, purchased toys, got a hotel room for them for a week so that they would have a place to stay. And again, none of this would have likely have occurred had it not been for Steve and his family stepping forward. And I cannot express enough to him and again to his family for their generosity in making this happen. So if you could please just give me another round of applause for Steve. And as I step back, words can't express really how I feel about this city, the community as a whole, and certainly the members and their families, because the families are always left home as each one of these officers goes out to do their job. And we're in challenging times. We see what just happened in Vegas. And, you know, you say, it can't get worse, and then give it time, and it seems to. But our first responders, whether it's police or fire, they're always there for us, and we have such a great group of professionals at the Livonia Police Department, and I'm so very, very proud of each one of them and their families, and I thank you all for stepping forward to this profession and serving our city. And thank all of you for being here today. God bless. Dr. Carson, all the great things you and your family have done for our country and for so many families. It's just unimaginable. And all the award recipients today that are here, congratulations to you. And again, thank you, Father Joseph. Where'd you go? Father Joseph and the committee for your support. Again, we're so blessed to be part of this great community, the city of Livonia. Thank you very much. God bless.